What are you looking at? Real tough guy. Can't even tell her you love her. I gotta get off this damn reservation. If she'd just come with me, it'd all be different. It'd all be... Listen to yourself. Who do you think you're kidding?
Tommy, get your ass out here.
Need a hot new FPS for the PC? Well, I've got your answer here with Prey. New first-person shooter based on the Doom 3 engine, and there's a lot of different gameplay features and aspects of the game I'll go over, and I'll tell you why you should pick this up as soon as you possibly can. It's not only got some really cool graphics, visually it's probably one of the best looking games you can get right now, but it's also got some gameplay elements that are unmatched. New portal technology you can take advantage of, where you can actually transport to different portions in the same level. And we'll go through this a little more in detail, talk about the weapons and whatnot, so stay tuned and I'll run you through the game. Prey starts you off as a Native American in a reservation, and you start out in the back of a bar bathroom as you saw in the opening sequence. And as you work your way out, you're greeted by your grandfather, who's telling you that something bad is going to happen. But of course you don't know anything yet, you just kind of dismiss him as just an old man. And then obviously there comes in the conflict, and when you're taken away on a spaceship, so is your beloved girlfriend. So you must have to go rescue her. Since I don't have a ton of time, I'm just going to touch briefly on the different elements that really set this game apart from the rest and why you should pick it up immediately. First and foremost, the portal technology, which allows you to transport to different portions in the level, which is pretty cool in single player. It's how you advance from level to level, and then in multiplayer it really adds a lot of depth to the different levels, so it makes the levels bigger, more places to explore. Big plus. The next big thing that really stands out that you'll notice immediately once you start picking up guns in the single player is the weapons are all organic looking. Your sniper rifle attaches to your eye. The grenade launcher has living things inside the grenades. There's one weapon that looks like a giant alien hand of some sort. That's like a machine gun type of thing. Your grenades are little bugs which can attach to things. They're really cool. It may seem kind of hokey, but it flows really well, and the control of the weapons are really good.
This'll do some damage.
It's definitely a high point in the game. The next thing would be the Spirit Walk, which allows you to walk through areas that you couldn't in your human form. So you can walk through force fields to turn off alarms and things like that. And in multiplayer, this feature is also enabled, but it is on a timer depending on how much spirit you collect by picking up the small power-ups which power your spirit. And you can run around outside of your body, and if they kill your spirit, you don't die, you just immediately are back in your body, which really adds a neat element to multiplayer, sets it aside from the rest of your deathmatch. Also, the dead walk, which is when you die in the single player game, you're just immediately spawned to this kind of rock, and you shoot red and blue creatures to bring your health back to normal and your spirit back up as well. So then you actually continue where you died, which really adds a neat element to the game. This is not in multiplayer, strictly a single player thing, but it really makes the game flow, and it is definitely a high point. With all those elements combined, Prey really establishes itself amongst the first-person shooters as one of the best, if not the best, in gameplay. You sit down and you actually enjoy playing it. You don't become frustrated or overwhelmed at times. You just want to find out what the next step in the story is. And the character is constantly talking and responding to things, which makes it really interesting and also sets it apart from games such as Half-Life 2, which is another excellent game. This game, I would definitely give it a 5 out of 5 in terms of gameplay. 100% one of the most repeatable first-person shooters that I have, the single player. The multiplayer only offers your standard deathmatch and team deathmatch. However, with those elements such as the gravity, spirit walk, it really sets itself apart from other deathmatch and team deathmatch games. So overall, I'd highly recommend picking this game up as soon as you can and enjoy.